and today I'll be showing you how I prep the natural nail for acrylic or gel application. So I just wanted to show you guys some nails that I've done and how long they've lasted. These ones lasted 3 weeks. Most of my nails last about a month. I don't recommend going longer than a month. These ones lasted 5 weeks, but they really put strain on your nails when you keep them on too long. So if you want to know how I get longer lasting nails or how you can get longer lasting nails, just keep on watching. So here I'm taking my cuticle pusher, and I got this with the cuticle nippers. I got this set on Amazon, and I will leave all the links down below in the description bar. So now I'm taking my cuticle pusher and just lifting up that skin, pushing that skin back, and making sure it's not attached to the nail plate. And next I'll be taking my Navy Pro tool. Her name is Ethel, and she's mainly used to scrape off the dead skin on the nail plate. I don't really use it to push back the cuticle area or the nail fold because it's really sharp. And even in these corners right here, it kind of poked him. So that was not very comfortable. So you definitely want to be careful with this tool. But if you are dealing with really bad cuticles that are growing all the way up the nail plate, I would suggest using your original cuticle pusher, pushing back your cuticles, and then going in with this one and just go back and forth between the two. And it'll really help lift up that skin and get all that dead skin off of the nail plate. And his cuticles aren't very bad, so I probably would skip this step for most people. And just go into my cuticle bit, but for some people this step is really crucial to getting all of that skin off. So next I'll be taking my favorite cuticle bit. This one's from Erica's ATA. It's called the micro taper, and I'm just setting this at a very low speed, and I'm not applying much pressure. I just want to exfoliate that cuticle area. And I'm going on one side of the nail, and then I'll switch the direction of my e-file and exfoliate the other side of my nail. So I am doing my boyfriend's nails. I don't know why I keep saying my nails, but he let me do his nails for this video, so thank you to him. And he needed a manicure anyway, so it was a win-win for the both of us. So back to this cuticle bit. It is made out of 100% diamond. So it's very strong, but it's really, it's not aggressive at all, but it'll last you a very long time because it is made out of diamond. So that's what I really like about it. It exfoliates all that cuticle off without having to put so much pressure, and it doesn't dull down on me as quick as others I've used in the past. So I really feel like you're getting your money's worth because you're not having to buy a new one like every single month. So now I changed the direction of my e-file, and I'm going on the opposite side of the nail now and exfoliating that side, and also going over the side I already went over just to ensure that there's no skin left on the nail. And because this bit is a little tapered at the tip, it kind of gets under that nail fold and lifts it up for me, so it's really easy to go in with my cuticle nippers and just trim that dead skin away. And now I'm taking my cuticle nippers and I'm just cutting that white part of the, I guess, eponychium cuticle area, and this doesn't hurt him at all. This is all dead skin, so it's totally fine to cut. I do this on all of my clients. I love doing it. They love that I do it. It feels really good, and obviously not when you cut someone, and I have done that before, so you have to be very gentle, and you just have to practice. Honestly, do it on yourself. That's how I learned, and it helps a lot because you can feel what you're doing on yourself. You can't really feel what you're doing on your client. So practice on yourself and practice on close family members. Be very careful. Don't try to cut too much, and just, again, just be very careful. And I really love these cuticle nippers. These are the ones that came with the cuticle pusher. They're super sharp and they cut very well. So you want to make sure that you're cutting the skin first and not pulling it. It kind of looks like I'm pulling it, but I'm actually cutting first and then just kind of pushing the cuticle out of my way. So you want to make sure that your nippers are fully closed before you pull away, because you don't want to pull on their skin. It's just not comfortable. So make sure that they're fully closed. You're cutting that skin first and then pulling away. I really like cutting the eponychium, cuticle, whatever you want to call it. I just feel like it gives me more room to apply my acrylic. It makes the nails look a lot cleaner, and it just, I don't know, I just really like it. And again, my clients love it. They feel like their nails are nice and clean and fresh, so that's why I do it. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, just don't do it. There's a lot of other ways you can get rid of the cuticle. I know you can use a cuticle bit. You can do like a Russian manicure. And maybe I'll do a video on that as well. So now that we've taken care of our cuticle area, I'm going to go in with my straight edge nail clippers and just cut both sides, cut the middle, and then we'll go in with our file and round that out. I like to do this because I don't really like to see my nails underneath. A lot of my clients don't either. So I feel like this really helps to keep your nails on longer. And I think everybody needs a straight edge nail clipper, because this I use for cutting the nails. I use it to cut the sides of the tips when I am shaping them, so that I don't have to go in with scissors, or I feel like this just like easily makes that straight edge. So definitely get you one. I'll leave a link in the description if I can find one. So now that we've cut them, I'm taking my 180 grit file, and this one is actually 180, but I'm using the 180 side. You definitely don't want to use anything over 180 or coarser than 180. So remember, it's always the lower the number, the higher the coarseness. Yeah, so you want to file in one direction at a time and not seesaw back and forth, because we don't want to fray our free edge. You could even use this on the surface of the nail if you aren't comfortable with an e-file. This is a perfect grit for prepping the surface of the nail as well. And I normally ask my clients what they would like, if they want to keep the natural length of their nails, if they want me to cut them. It's totally up to my client, but I like to keep them as short as possible, and I like to round them out, and this is exactly what my boyfriend wanted, so that's what we did. So now I'm taking my medium grit sanding band and I'm setting it at the lowest setting possible, and I'm just running it across the cuticle area once again, just to ensure all that skin is off, and then just lightly dragging it across my whole nail. You don't want to put any pressure. You just want to take the shine off of the nail and scratch up the nail a little bit. We're not thinning out the nail. We're not trying to make the nail even. We're just taking that shine off and getting a little texture on that nail so that the acrylic can really bond to the natural nail. So none of this is sped up. This whole video is in real time because I really wanted you guys to see every detail and every step I take to ensure that there's no lifting and my nails last a really long time. So I just wanted to mention that I do take similar steps when I'm doing a regular manicure. So you want to do everything the same, except I won't use the e-file normally. I'll just push back the cuticles, trim the cuticle area, and then go in and cut and shape the nails. And then after all that's done, I'll go in with cuticle oil and just rehydrate the nails. And I do have my own cuticle oil, so if you're interested in that, just go ahead and DM me on Instagram or leave a comment down below. But yeah, that's all I would do for a regular manicure. So this is what the nails are looking like after I'm done prepping them. So now I'm just taking my manicure brush and dusting the nails off, and then we'll take Young Nail Swipe and cleanse the nails, and this also dehydrates the nails. So now we are finished prepping our nails, and this is what they look like. And usually after prepping the nails, I'll go in and apply my tips or my forms, and then I will use my dehydrator and Super Bond from Valentino. But with those clients that I always have trouble with lifting or their nails coming off, I'll use the clear rubber base from the Gel Bottle Ink. And I learned this from Tabitha Scott's channel, and it works really, really well for me, so I highly recommend it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.